Hi, Rose team. I thought I would go live. Well, actually, this ain't live. I'm recording it and share with you how to set up a party in Facebook. The previous one that I did was actually a mystery host one, and it may have been a little bit confusing to some of you. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you how to do one differently. So this one is actually for a regular party for your host. So it's not a mystery host, it's a regular party. So let me share my screen. And I'm going to share. And I am going to go to Facebook. And I'm going to go to my business page. My business page, everyone's business page, is where you set up a Facebook party. Okay, so you go over here and you go to groups. You want to set up a party on your Facebook group. So you got your group right here. And we're going to name it something that is catchy, okay? So let me go back over here to and open up my actual party. The party person's name is Amanda Bell, and Amanda, we're gonna do Amanda's as a cabin fever mealtime solutions party, and so I'm just gonna copy that name. Okay, so we're gonna leave that open, and we're gonna put that right into the party here, and that's pretty much going to be the name of the party. Now, right now, the only person that's in this party is me, and I'm going to make it a public party. And the reason I'm making it a public party is because I have a is a post in there that says invite your friends. Well, if I make it a private party, then they're not going to be able to invite their friends. So, and I've done that before and they're like, I can't invite my friends. So I'm going to go ahead and make it public. Now, if you don't make it public initially, you're not going to be able to go back and change it later on. That's something that they've changed recently. Now, once you get to the actual party in Facebook, okay, Amanda's Cabin Fever Mealtime Solutions Pampered Chef Party, okay, you are interacting as yourself. Actually, not yourself, you're interacting as your business self, okay? So you're interacting as your business self. And the very first thing that you want to do before you do anything else is you want to invite your personal self, not your business self, but your regular profile self. So my regular Marcy Rose profile self, I want to invite her. I want her to invite her to join the group. Okay. So here she is over here. Okay. And I invited myself to join the group. I'm going to go back over here as my business profile. And I'm going to go to members, because now that I'm a member as my business self and my regular profile self, I'm going to make my regular profile self an administrator. What that's going to do is send myself an invitation. Okay, so then once I send myself an invitation, I'm going to go back to my regular profile self and I'm going to accept the invitation. So I accept the invitation. Okay, go back to myself as my business self. And I know this all seems, why do you do this? But there's a reason we do this. Okay, and now that I am my business self, once again, I can do things that I need to do. Okay. One thing that I want to do is upload a picture. I'm going to go ahead and put up a picture that I want. Say I want the air fryer picture. Okay. And you can move this up and down so it looks, you know, better to you. And save it. Be sure to save anything that you do. Be sure to save it, because if you click off of it, it may not save it, of course. Now, down here, you will notice that you have just a few people that you can invite as your business self. There's only a few people here. Now, you can invite all these people, but that's it. And they'll keep, if you invited all these people, then it would keep adding more people and stuff. But you can see Amanda is not here. Amanda Bell's name is not here. So what you need to do is go back over here to your regular profile and invite her this way. That's the whole reason why you want to have your regular self here, is because now when you put in Amanda Bell, she's going to show up. There she is right there. So I just invited her. That's her middle name. And she's going to get that invitation to the party. Okay. Now, you know, some people don't see their invitations, so I'm going to send her, I'm going to go back to my business self. And you see this link up here to the very top in your address bar. If you can see my cursor up here to the very top, it says facebook.com groups, and then it's got a number. That right there is what you're going to send to her in a Facebook message. Okay. You're going to send that to her and tell her, this is your Facebook group Pampered Chef party link. You're going to send that to her and say, this is your party link. You're going to start inviting your people. Okay. Another thing you're going to want to do is make her an administrator, just like you made yourself an administrator. When she's invited and she accepts, she's going to show up here under members, and you're going to want to make her an administrator. I think she can invite anyway, even if you don't make her an administrator, but it's still a good idea to go ahead and make her an administrator. Okay. Once you get your picture up there, you've made yourself an administrator, your personal profile, you've invited her. You're going to want to, you know, make a description of, add a description to the party. Like one that I've got right now. This is, let's see right here real quick. Here's a description I have for one that we got going right now. And it's just telling them what to expect basically from the party. Copy and paste, you know, but be sure you change the names. I didn't do that the other day, and the host brought it to my attention. You didn't change the name. Uh-oh. Okay. So Erling, and I'm going to put Amanda. Well, Amanda's party does not start until Friday, and I want to give it a couple of days. So if hers starts on Friday, then probably by Monday is when I want, see, it says, welcome to Amanda's virtual Pampered Chef party. We're so happy you're here. Just some information to share. If you place an order by midnight on Monday, so that's already in there, perfect, your name will go in a drawing to receive a free gift from me. And I usually, you know, when whoever wins the drawing, I add a Season's Best cookbook, $2, to their order, which with taxes like $2.14, $2.13, wherever, according to where they live. Or I send them one in the mail, whichever, you know, one that I prefer. It says if you spend $80 or more before tax and shipping, you will receive a free gift from Pampered Chef. If you have any questions or need help, please message me or tag me. I look forward to spending the next week with all of you. So that gives them a description as to what the party's all about and gives them a little heads up as to something that they can get for free. Something that is super important that I have found is setting up the party a week ahead of time and inviting or host coaching your host a week ahead of time. I started doing this with a new consultant who was a host at the time, and it made the most difference because I was doing to where I would just set up the party like a couple of nights before the party. Well, that is not the way to do it. Trust me. You really want to set up the party a week ahead of time, get it already set up, host coach your host. Tell her to start inviting people a week ahead of time. Tell her to post, I'm having a party, it's starting next Friday. You know, this is Friday, but it starts next Friday. Get those people super excited about the party. You know, we're going to have fun in this party. And, you know, get them excited about recipes, about new products, everything, the excitement, build that excitement. Then when the party starts, you know, everybody's already excited about it, makes a huge difference. Also, a post that I post, and I'm going to show it to you, and then I'm going to delete it because it is, and I don't know if I've got it. May actually be on my no, I think it is on here, but it is a early bird. Now I'm going to tell you, since I've been posting this post, it's just an early bird post. You would not believe I had $650 in orders on one party just from, there it is right there. Now you would not think, actually it's not this one, it's a different post. This one wasn't as successful as this other early bird post. I mean, that's a early bird post, but this other one for some reason was, isn't it funny how a picture can do so much? But every time that I posted that one, you know, and said your name will go in a drawing for a prize, and I'll show you. Well, I have to go way down there. This one will have the early bird. No, actually, this one don't have it. I wish I could show you that one. I don't think this one has it either. But it's a post. Yep, this is this one. That says your name will go in a drawing if you place your order before the party starts. And then, of course, you put at the top some verbiage that says, you can always add to your order anytime during the party. I can do it for you, or you can sign back in and add to your order, no problem. Well, it just blows my mind how many people will order before the party. It is amazing. It is super amazing. And that's what really makes such a huge difference. Let me see if that post is here. Okay, there's it starts. And of course it's not here either. Nice. Okay, so anyway, it is an early bird post, and I will I'll find that and share it with you. But once I get it set up, what I like to do, here's what I do is I always give them this information and I mark it as an announcement, and then I pin it to the top. Excuse me. This information tells them that they can order anytime, and it gives them the link where they can order the day the party starts, the day that it ends or is supposed to end. Sometimes I end up extending the party, which is fine. You know, you just change this date. But it also tells them that they feel free to, if they don't want to be part of the party, they can leave anytime. They don't have to accept the invite, of course. But it does tell them that if they place their order before midnight, excuse me, on Monday, that their name will go in a drawing. So, back to Amanda's party. Once it's set up in your, there's a couple of things, and I'll share this with you real quick. Under more, right here underneath your picture, there are some where you can edit settings. Well, if you need to change this over here where it says Amanda's Cabin Fever Mealtime Solutions Pampered Chef Party, this is where you do it right here. Group name, you do that right here. You can change the color right here if you wanted to change. You don't really see it here, but it does come up on the phone, the different colors. They have all these different colors here that shows up really well on the phone, but you can change the colors if you want to. Now, for those of you that are going to be using Post My Party, which is a posting service, this is something you want to pay attention to real quick, where it says add applications right here. You would go to this add applications, okay? Takes a second because there are millions of applications that you could add to this. But it does take a second for it to pop up, and I wanted to add this part so that everybody will be familiar with it, and this will be it for this tutorial. But see how long it's taken, and my computer is definitely not slow, so just bear with it just a second. It may even pop up and say, do you still want to wait? But for some reason it does take a while. Okay, there you see how it says, do you still want to wait? But this is where you attach Post My Party to your Facebook group party. And the reason you do that is because Post My Party is a secondary service or a third-party service that you have to attach to Facebook, otherwise they don't talk to each other. This allows them to talk to each other so that it'll post for you. So you see how there are tons of these that you can, but you just go in here and you put in POSTMY, and it pops right up, and you click on Post My Party and you hit add, and it takes just a second. It says you've added it. You go down to the bottom. It's going to take a second, and then you gotta scroll down to the bottom, but it's going to take just, okay, there we go. And then you hit save, but you got to hit save or it's just not in there. So you go back up here and you'll look and you'll see, okay, that's an application that has been added to this particular party. Now, it's not been added to all your parties, just this particular one, okay? So that's saved, so you're good. But this is just some logistics that you do in the party that you can change in the party, okay? So important things, in other words. Basic things, you know, when you're setting up the party, this is it right here. This is just basic meat and potatoes. So if you have any questions, feel free, and I will be glad to answer any questions. And I hope this helps. So I am going to end the meeting or end the sharing here and upload this to YouTube so that I can get this on our team page. So hope that helps. Thanks.